Feedback is an amazing tool for growth. Many opportunities have been missed because of lack of feedback or fear of receiving it. Incorporate feedback in your life and watch yourself have a huge professional growth spurt. Professionally speaking, feedback is an evaluation made by another person of your actions, outcomes, and results, which is communicated directly to you or via your manager. There is positive feedback, better known as recognition. You did something great, the world loves you, and you smile in sheer happiness. There is also constructive feedback. This is the type we don't like to receive. For us, it has a negative ring to it, but it is the most useful type of all. There is another type which lies right in the middle. Let's say you are doing great, but you get feedback on how to take it to the next level, meaning how to be even better. That type is also quite useful. And you're wondering, why do we need feedback? Well, we can be tough critics of ourselves, and we can try to become better using that input. But internal perception sometimes can be quite deceiving. It is clouded by your own self-image. And we are social beings, meaning we interact with others to accomplish things. And since we function in a social environment, others can definitely give us an outsider perspective on different matters. This is even more true in work environments, where teamwork is the bread and butter of every single day. Feedback is a tool to grow. It will give you clues about the perception others have of you. And as you guessed, feedback is about perception. Whether that perception is based on facts or on miscommunications or disconnections, it is not relevant. Because in the workplace, both count to maintain healthy professional relationships. Why do we fear feedback? Well, we can actually fear both types. Some people might feel uncomfortable when receiving praise, but that is a topic for another video. In general, people fear and dread constructive feedback. The reason it might clash with our self-image, uncover aspects of ourselves we don't want to acknowledge, or simply bothers us because we feel it is unfair and it is not based on facts, which could lead to conflict. I would like to recommend change your approach to it. Imagine that every time that you receive feedback, you are kind of a detective. Your goal is to find the mysterious root cause or motivation for the feedback. Turn it into a fun activity while emotionally detaching from it. Now that you're ready for feedback, let's find out how to ask for it. You can ask for feedback when you're having one-to-ones, also over email or chat, also using any feedback tool provided by the company. Having a coffee is also a very good opportunity to ask for feedback. Not lunch, please. I don't know the rest of you, but I would like to focus 100% of my brain power on my meal when having a lunch. What can I say? Food is a pleasure for me. Remember to be specific when asking for feedback. Don't ask, hey, can you give me general feedback about all my work?
All my work.
All. That's too broad. Identify the work you've been doing together with that person and ask away. Expect the person to be specific as well. Be prepared to be shocked and also to ask probing questions. Dig deeper, ask a why, and use the most common phrase for feedback. Tell me more. It is common, but it works. Be genuinely curious. Maintain eye contact and be engaged. But don't do crazy eyes, because you are going to scare the hell out of the person that's about to give you feedback. If you receive feedback without asking, please keep your cool. The key word here is understanding. Actively listen, ask for questions, and of course, take notes. If the person giving you the feedback is not the one that originally triggered, go to the source of it. Schedule a formal or informal meeting and get all the information you can about it. Who to ask for feedback? Well, that's easy. All people you have worked with. It can be your team, peers, people in the same role as yourself, extended team, product managers, data engineers, data scientists, product designers, your manager, of course, the manager of your manager, and make sure you have worked substantially with these people. Otherwise, you are going to get a "we haven't worked enough together" to provide feedback. So be careful with that. Now that you have received feedback, you need to know what to do with it. This is an interesting part. If you actually got to the root cause for the feedback, then this part is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. It should be pretty easy to derive a clear action plan from the root cause. Take this seriously. All constructive feedback must end up in a set of actions to make things better. If you are not clear on what to do, it means you haven't got to the bottom of things. Go back to the drawing board. To ask more questions. Feedback is awesome. It doesn't only apply to the workplace, but to all people you team up with, meaning your partner, kids, family, and friends in general. If you are afraid to start at the workplace, start practicing with the people closest to you. Wow, this video was long, even for my standards, but it's also full of good stuff that I want to offer to you folks. So remember to subscribe to my channel and help spread the word. I can't go without reminding you a very important thing. Be kind, be smart, and have fun. I know you would like to check this video here. Follow my finger. Wow, that sounded really bad. This video is no longer suitable for kids.